Well, the way grants are given out in the government has changed a lot since COVID. And a lot of it are not like old time big applications and stuff like that. A lot of grants now are given through the tax system. And that's how the rich got their grants. They always got it through the tax system because they paid a lot of taxes. The rest of us don't pay that many taxes, so the government would give us checks. But now what they're doing is sending checks through the tax system because it's easier for the government to do. They're already set up to send out the check, so they don't have to set up a new check writing and sending out system. Now, and so you got those checks, from the federal government, but now the state government's doing the same thing. And it's for all incomes of people. So they're sending out stimulus checks, easy money to get, probably easiest ever. And it's through the tax system of your state. Every state is different. So what in 2022, they started giving out checks. Then they started giving out more checks in 2023. That's this year, okay? and here's an article from Kiplinger newsletter that sends about the checks that are out for 2023. There's about, I think about 15 states that are giving out checks this year, and there are about 20 or 30 states that gave them out last year. So what you have to do is find out not only what's available for this year, but find out what you missed last year and make sure you don't miss any of these things because these could be substantial. Here's the kind of stuff that's out there now. And actually, to get free help to find this, go to 211.org or findhelp.org. They're nonprofit organizations that will help you find these programs that are in your state tax system. And don't forget, you want to look for 2022 and for 2023. And I have a link to the Kiplinger letter in this, and I'll have a link to this report in your description below. So here's what's available just for this year. Okay, Alabama's giving out $300. Arizona, and there's no income requirements on a lot of these. It doesn't matter how much income you're making or whatever. They're just sending you checks. California has $1,050. Now listen, they have an income requirement. Okay, now listen what the income requirement is: $250,000. I guess that's poor nowadays. Colorado has $1,500 they're giving out. Georgia, $500. Maine, $900. Massachusetts does it on a percentage of the tax you paid. So if you didn't pay any tax, I guess you don't get anything. But check to make sure. And also check for last year. And it's 14%. So that means for if you paid $1,000 of taxes, you get, $140 back. Minnesota has $1,300. Montana, $2,500. New Mexico, $1,000. Pennsylvania, $650. South Carolina, $800. Virginia, $400. Now that's just for 2023. You have to go back to 2022 and look at those too. Now the other thing you should look at is earned income tax credit. If you don't make a lot of money, you're probably eligible for that tax credit too for last year. This year, last year, and the year before that. So you can get all three of those things. And that could be $10,000 or more at the federal and state level. So there's a lot of grants coming out in the tax code. So you want to make sure that you don't miss any of that. Okay. And that's what we do at Let's Go, is teach people how to do it. The fat cats hire their accountants and do this. And, they have money to spend like that. But most people don't. So you have to learn the system, how to get the free tax help too, because otherwise you're going to go to Google and use H&R Block. They're going to charge $1,000 or a couple $100 at least, to do this for you. And you don't have to do that. Please don't go to Google to find us. Please don't go to Google to find us. Please don't go to Google. If you want to get straight information on something, go to chat.openai.com and put about your state stimulus package, and that'll give you a better answer than Google will ever give you. But here's where to find out too: 211.org, findhelp.org, and don't forget us. What we do is answer 100 questions a day, if you like, on all the government benefits you have, whether it's free healthcare, free legal help, or $100,000 to start a business, buy a house, get out of debt, whatever your problems are. That's what we do: educate people. We have live workshops that have grant training. You can ask us questions, 100 questions a day if you like. And we give out our own grants, $70,000 a month. That's right. Just tell us what you need money for, and we give up to $1,000. This is $70,000. every month. We have three different grant programs. One, you can spend the money on anything. Two, spend it on car repair. A lot of people need that. And three, we give out free laptop computers because it's hard to find this stuff if you don't have a laptop. So let us help you. I mean, I got about 10, 15 years left, I think, in my life, and I'm going to spend most of every working day I have, or day that I live or alive, is trying to help people learn the sources that are available to help them live life. And America has all this stuff, but it does a lousy job of letting you know. So let me try to help you find what this great country has to offer. If you only knew about it.